groups like English, the general common main group. Then we have what we call Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Gujarati, and Konkani. Yes, 7 languages. We will guide you from the main platform. Admins will guide you. Right. Father, she is our greatest inspirational person in our EduSkills platform. Yeah, I can make out the way you respond to her. Even if I am sick, nobody asks me, but everybody will ask her. We were sick together. Okay. So, she is your sweetheart. Yes. Like, I am afraid I will not be able to compete with her. It's cool. Yes. Yes. John Varghese says Arya is the greatest inspiration. Happy birthday, Arya ma'am. Yes, Father, we are ready. Yes. Ready, ready. Give me ready smiles. Are you smiling? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And let me share the screen and let me know whether you can see my screen. Hope I am audible and visible at YouTube. Okay. Right. I'm sharing my screen. It may take a couple of seconds at YouTube to reach my screen over there. It's my first day, one life. You are most welcome. Let this first day be the best day. Okay. And Sarita, I am very recently joined further, but I have watched more videos. Yes, definitely watching videos is helpful, but what I want to highlight is that videos themselves will not give you the real competency. First of all, you see, if at all, it's a real life classroom. In the offline classroom, that is the best thing where you can gain some 90% benefit. And online, like these Zoom sessions and YouTube, you can gain, maybe Zoom live sessions, you can gain 80% benefit. And at YouTube, you may gain 70%. And watching videos, you may gain some 50% of competence. That's it. So try to attend live sessions as much as possible because we are trained in that way. Our brain is trained in that way, right? Cool. Yes, you can see, right, at the YouTube. Today we are going into OET reading sample 3, text 1, conjunctive group therapy. So we'll be looking into the reading part C, key skills. Again, sample 3, text 1, conjunctive group therapy, a case study of an adult type 1 diabetes mellitus patient. You have to reflect upon, when you practice, try to reflect upon the title of the text. So it is speaking about a sort of group therapy, a treatment procedure for type 1 diabetes mellitus patient. Okay, so you can understand, you can just foresee what's going to happen in this text. First method I have taught you. If you have not seen, you can go to EduSkills OET YouTube channel and type first method. You will find first method of reading, 5 steps for reading, and foreseeing is the first step. Then asking questions, what, how, when, all the journalistic questions, 5 WH questions and 1 how. Then try to find answer by yourself even before you read the text. That will help you to understand better. And it helps you to connect, associate with your existing knowledge. Okay. And let me, yes. Very slow. Presentation is a bit slow. Okay, anyhow, first step 1 is, as soon as you take the material, you have to mark the paragraphs. Never forget this step. I'll not be repeating it every question. You have to mark the paragraph. There are 5, 6, or 7 or 8 paragraphs. Put 1, 2, 3 in the proper order. Okay. So, step 1, number the paragraphs. Why do you number the paragraph? You see, question number 7 says, in the first paragraph, what aspect of DM1 is highlighted. Diabetes mellitus, one is highlighted. First paragraph, immediately we can go to first paragraph. And question 8 doesn't say which paragraph. The writer sees one benefit of a biopsychosocial approach. Okay. But then 9 says in the third paragraph. So usually the second will be in the second paragraph. So this is the way they ask you questions. So immediately you can go into that particular paragraph without confusing. That's why we ask you to mark every paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as soon as you start with the material. Okay. And 10 question says, in the fourth paragraph, the writer says that Ella benefited from CGT by learning too. And 10 says the phrase all this in the fourth paragraph refers to changes in. See, 10th is fourth paragraph, again 11th is fourth paragraph. When there are linguistic type questions, usually from the same paragraph, you will have another question. So it's very easy. You can save time. Reading one text, two answers. Okay, two words at a shot. And 12 says in the first paragraph, what does the writer say about Ella's attitude before she started CGT? Conjunctive group therapy. 13 says in the final paragraph, the writer says that Ella ultimately benefited from CGT by. Okay, so final paragraph means the last paragraph. So this is why we ask you to mark the paragraphs. Otherwise, in confusion, you'll be reading some other paragraph and wasting away of time. And 14th question, what does the word that in the final paragraph refer to? You see, here also this is a linguistic type of question, lexical question. So we have this final paragraph, two questions from the same paragraph. So you have 6 paragraphs and 8 questions. That's the normal way. So questions 7, okay, this is question 7. In the first paragraph, what aspect of DM is highlighted? Now you have to type in the chat box what are the hedging words in the question stem. First line is known as the question stem. This part. This is known as question stem. Then 4 answer options. So what is maybe first paragraph, second paragraph, we will not highlight it. We have already mentioned it. So always you have to look into the paragraph number. So at every question, we will not be looking into. That's why I mentioned it in the beginning itself. So what is the hedging word, keyword in the question stem?
Aspect of
Diabetes.
Aspect of, yeah. Diabetes is what aspect? So diabetes is already, it's a common thing, common, what you call topic. So we may not underline it. It comes in every question maybe. And
Father, not audible, father.
Not audible, father.
Not audible, father.
Father,
Father, not audible, father.
father, not audible.
Father, it's not audible.
Father, it's not audible, father.
not audible.
No, father, not audible, father.
Not audible, father.
Father, no. We can't hear you anything, father.
Still not audible, father.
No, Father. Still not audible.
Still
Hello?
the same, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yes,
Am I
Father,
audible?
it's audible.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Audible.
At
Now it's
YouTube, I
audible.
feel. Yeah. Not audible, not audible. Father, not audible at YouTube comment space. Is it audible now? There was some issue with my earphone. Let me know whether it's audible at YouTube comment space, chat space, please. Hi. Respond fast. No voice, Father. First DM related. Yes, good evening, Father. Admin. Okay. Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Yeah. It's coming. Yes, Father. Right. So first, question some what aspect is important? Aspect is important. First, A option, the demanding treatment regime entails. Treatment is the heading word or the keyword. Second option, B, the extent
Problems.
of the problems. Yes. Problems. Yes. It causes to society. Third one, the degree of
Disruption.
disruption it brings to patients' lives. Yes, disruption. And fourth one, the
Complications.
severity of medical complications. Yeah. These are the hedging words. Yes, it can lead to. Okay. And now let's come to the text. Diabetes mellitus is a chronic condition and a significant public health problem. Complications are responsible for high morbidity and in many cases premature mortality. Type 1 diabetes, that's DM1, has an early onset and insulin injection is an integral part of the medical therapy of this condition. The onset of DM1 generates various biological and psychological changes and may force patients to face complications, challenges such as maintaining optimal physical health, managing their condition, and dealing with possible comorbidities and unpredictable symptoms. As a chronic condition, DM1 demands radical changes in lifestyle in order for the patients to achieve effective adjustment. Did you get an idea? Yes. What do you say? Which option? Yes.
C.
Type in. C.
See, Father.
C,
C. Okay. Why is C?
Has an early onset and insulin
Why is C?
generates the onset
Further,
of
the
DM1
onset of diabetes generates various
generates various
biological and psychological changes, may leads to patients to force complicated changes. So there are
changes.
changes in their lives, Father.
Yeah, patients' lives. Patients are the thing, and it doesn't speak anything about, they only say public health problem, but it doesn't cause in general sense, from our common sense, medical knowledge, we know, me having DM1 will not cause anything to the society, right? It's not going to be a big issue for the society. Society is not bothered, but I solve problems for me. So they don't speak about treatments, but they speak about challenge, all these difficulties, disruption in the sense, problems it brings to patients' lives. Okay, problems it brings to patients' lives. Yeah, so it's that easy. And see, diabetes mellitus is the concept here, and the complications are responsible for high morbidity and in many cases premature mortality. Type 1 diabetes. See, this is common. Diabetes mellitus means it includes both type 1 and type 2. The introduction first gives a general statement. Then it comes to type 1. We are bothered about type 1, DM1 here, right? DM1. So our answer will happen only after this name. Type 1 is the name. DM1 is the name of a condition. So first, diabetes mellitus is not our business. This is in general. Okay. Always the text begins with a general statement. Okay. General statement about the condition or about the topic. So you have to consider that, and only our answer will happen from the place where We have started. Okay. One second. Sorry. Yeah, hope you are into it. Yes. So what are the disruptions mentioned here? Type 1 diabetes. This is how. First one is general. Normally it happens. As I've told you, they might speak about general studies, then a particular study, particular name. So disruptions here after type 1, disruptions are given. What are the disruptions? Insulin injection is a disruption, right? Difficulty for the person. Okay. Then biological and psychological changes. That's a disruption. Disruption means the challenge or difficulty or inconvenience that is caused and may force patient to face complicated challenges. Complicated challenges is disruption. Such maintaining optimal health is a disruption. Not like you, those who have diabetes will have to get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and go for a walk, do some exercise, but you can sleep cool. Those who have no diabetes. So these are the disruptions. And managing their condition. Managing condition takes a lot of effort. So that's also a disruption. And dealing with possible comorbidities. Comorbidities, you know what are they? And maybe they have retinal problems or they will have other complications with the heart or neuropathy, all those things, Okay, unpredictable symptoms. Unpredictable symptoms, they may feel tired, exhausted, they may go unconscious, all these things. As a chronic condition demands radical changes in lifestyle. Radical changes in lifestyle. All these are disruptions or difficulties or challenges in order for the patient to achieve effective adjustment. So everywhere, they never mention society. They are mentioning about patient, right?
Patients.
Patient, yeah, patient and patients, nothing else. And normally it will not be. So they are not speaking about any treatment. Do they? No.
No.
And the extent of problem is causes to the society, you see, not to the person, but about to the society. They don't speak any problem causing to the society, and it's not a big issue for the society. The severity of medical complication can lead to. Did they speak what severe, how severe, all those things about the medical complications?
No for that.
No.
No.
Yes. So cool, so simple, so nice. Actually, the whole paragraph, except this first part, is a general statement I told you. Until you reach that particular name, which is given in the question stem, that is DM1, which is said type 1 diabetes. In bracket, they have given DM1. Until then, you do not worry. After that, all the things are given is disruption. Everything is a disruption in patient's life. Hope that is clear. Okay. So it looks like this. See, all disruptions, early onset infertility, initiation, biological, psychological changes, maintaining optical, physical, managing condition, comorbidities, unpredictable symptoms, radical changes in lifestyle. This is how you have to understand the. See, you have to keep your visual like this. See, early onset, type 1 diabetes, what happens? All the challenges are given step one by one. Though it looks like a paragraph, it gives type 1 diabetes, early onset, then 2 insulin injection, 3 biological and psychological changes for maintaining optimal physical health, 5 managing their condition, 6 comorbidities, 7 unpredictable symptoms, 8 radical changes in lifestyle. All these are the disruptions in patient's life. This is what we called the paragraph structure. This is how we have to write down and learn in the initial stages. Okay. Text 8. Okay. Question number 8. Okay. Cool. Now come on. The question stem says the writer sees one benefit of a biopsychosocial approach. What is the heading word? Benefit.
Benefit.
Yeah, benefit. Yes.
Benefit.
Yes. And also writer sees is there, means what writer sees, what he understands, his opinion, his perception. Writer sees. May not be the person feeling it. It is all the perception. What I see that somebody is interested in OET. I understand from something. Okay. So first option, allowing medical professionals to conduct valuable research. Allowing medical professionals to conduct valuable research.
Valuable research.
Valuable research. Okay. Research or valuable research, anything you can highlight. You can highlight adjective also. Then second option, focusing on the person as an individual rather than on the condition.
Focusing.
Focusing on the person.
The person.
Person, yeah. You have to take that phrase together. C, addressing issues shared by many patients with persistent conditions.
Condition.
No, focus is
Addressing issues.
addressing issues.
Addressing issues.
Yeah, shared by many patients also. You can do that, but addressing issues. Means what are the issues? You'll have to search for issues or research or for person who is focused in this paragraph. Fourth one, producing the most
Rapid improvements.
Yeah, in patients with mental health issues. Rapid improvements, exactly. You're all experts now. At the YouTube, are you following me? One sec, let me just have a look at the YouTube. Yes. Come on, yes. Yeah. And come on, if you have not wished our Arya ma'am's birthday is today. Arya ma'am is our senior most dedicated, strong pillar of the platform. You can wish her some roses, some birthday gifts with your smiles and emojis and what you call roses. Okay. So while this is the text now, okay, I'm giving a couple of seconds to wish Arya ma'am. Yes, you can wish her the newcomers. Today is Arya ma'am's birthday. Send her some roses. Let her sleep on roses today, on a bed of roses. Okay. Yes. Arya ma'am is one of the admins, the senior most admin of our platform. Yes. Yes. Many, many happy returns. Yes. Happy birthday. Yes. And those of you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you will not be able to message here in the chat. You will not be able to chat in the platform because for the safety of the participants, we have kept only for the subscribers. Okay. Only participants can share. Okay. Roses are coming. Cakes are coming. A lot of cakes. Yes. Don't eat all the cakes, Arya ma'am. You may have diabetes. Okay. Yes. Right. Yes. Okay, now we'll go to the text, okay? Now we have to see whether it is speaking about a research or focusing on the person or addressing some issues or rapid improvements. Most rapid improvements. While patients' individual differences play a significant role in the course of the condition, they will also share several common psychological reactions to DM1, such as denial and stress over the diagnosis, prognosis, and treatment of the condition, as well as depression. Now, this is a complex sentence. You know, I have taught you in the writing subtest, simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. Here, this is a complex sentence, and there are two clauses. First sentence, topic sentence is a complex sentence, and there are two clauses. One is independent clause, another one is dependent clause. Independent clause means that part of that sentence has meaning in itself, whereas the dependent clause depends for its existence on the independent clause. See, while is the expression which says this is the dependent or independent clause. First one.
Dependent
clause.
Dependent clause.
So dependent clause is not important. That will not be the focus. Normally the answer will not come from there. So what is independent clause?
They will also
share several common psychological reactions to DM1. Okay. So the question also says, is there any option which says
C, father.
Yeah, C says addressing issues shared by many patients with persistent conditions. So topic sentence itself gives you an idea. Let's see what are the, so C is the answer, right? Any other option? At YouTube, comment, chat, give me your answers, please. Somebody here at Zoom said Z. Yes, yes. What is the answer? Still areas, roses are going on. Some say D. Savita says D, producing most rapid improvements in patients with mental health. Okay, so we are not marking C since there are some options. Objection separate. YouTube stat space. And what's your option? Just type in C or A or B or C or D. Okay, we'll keep on reading. So what are the problems? Common shared problems are denial,
Denial and stress over the diagnosis.
okay, stress, then prognosis,
As well as depression.
then treatment,
Treatment.
then depression. These are the commonly shared. Yeah, majority say C, but two of them are saying D. Okay, let's check. Consequently, DM1 treatment requires what has been termed as biopsychosocial approach. Okay, now they are asking one benefit of biopsychosocial approach in the question, right? So,
Yes, Father.
consequently, DM1 treatment requires what has been termed a biopsychosocial approach. Consequently means as a result of all these shared problems or conditions, shared issues of the patients in general. Consequently, as a result of all the above mentioned shared common concerns, DM1 treatment requires what has been termed a biopsychosocial approach, combining medical monitoring and regimen compliance on the one hand and psychological intervention on the other. Okay. So now it goes to group therapy. Do you require to go there?
No, Father.
No,
Not
Father.
required because it's already here. Already the topic sentence part itself says. After that it is said consequently tells you because of this, you have treatment psychosocial termed as biopsychosocial approach. Okay. So because of what? Because of this shared common psychological reactions to DM1. Is that clear? It's written in a different way. That's all. Consequently means because of this. Because of what? Because of this shared common psychological reaction to DM1. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Say yes or no. Those D, let's eliminate. Maybe somebody said D, right? Let's eliminate. Where is it? Allowing medical professionals to conduct valuable research. Do they speak of anything about research? Let's read fully. Group therapy for patients with physical illness is based on this model and has been widely used in applied clinical research and practice. It has been used both for its effectiveness as a therapeutic approach and also because as a process it enables simultaneous treatment of a large number of patients. Numerous studies have found group therapy to be an effective treatment for chronic conditions in general and more efficiently for DM1. Allowing medical professionals to conduct valuable research. Do they speak any medical professional conducting a research anywhere?
No,
No,
Father.
Father.
No, Father.
Nothing is mentioned about the medical professionals, doctors, nurses, somebody doing some research. Nothing is mentioned. Focusing on the person as an individual rather than on the condition. Here they are focusing on the therapy, right? Approach.
Father.
So it's not on neither on person nor on the condition. Previous paragraph was speaking on the focusing on the condition. This one is speaking about the biopsychosocial approach of treating it. Fourth one, producing the most rapid improvements in patients with mental health issues. Somebody said, a couple of you said this option. Are we concerned about mental health issues here?
No.
Which condition are we in the heading? What condition is mentioned?
Biosocial
Diabetes.
approach.
No, even general heading of the text.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, yeah.
DM
Type
one.
1 diabetes. Okay, so mental health, they will never speak about how rapid improvements in mental health patients can be brought in. This is not psychiatry, this is the department of diabetes. Do you treat mental health patients in diabetes department?
No.
No. That's very simple. General knowledge. So read, understand, spend time on analyzing the question, okay, understanding the question, and understand each part of it. What are they speaking about? Which condition? About whom? Okay, that is cool. Hope you have understood those who mentioned the. Okay, cool. If you have any concerns, you can text me. Okay, text 9. Text 9. Okay. Right. So 9, in the third paragraph, we learned that the patient called Ella joined the CGT program partly because. So what are the heading words?
Third paragraph.
Yeah, third paragraph we don't highlight because already we have mentioned third paragraph. Yeah.
Name
Then
Ella.
Ella joined the
Name-
CG.
Name
Ella,
of the
yeah, Ella,
Ella
yes,
and CGT
program.
CGT program. Okay.
because
Now the thing is they are
Because-
asking for the reason. Why did she join or how did she join? How somebody joined EduSkills International? They might say somebody shared the link with me, or my friend gave me the link, or my friend introduced me. So they are asking. Now there was a CGT program like EduSkills OET learning program. There is a CGT program. Why did Ella join? How did she join? Did somebody arrest her and take to the program? You'll have to look for that. Okay, the reason. Well, how did she join the CGT program? First option, her physician was disappointed with the
Disappointed.
response to medication. Yeah.
Disappointed.
Physician was
Disappointed.
disappointed, yes. Okay, with the response to medication. She had expressed an interest in her interest in having treatment of this kind, means CGT program, her interest. Now, when you read the text, you will have to look out for this, whether what was the response of the physicians, what was her response about this program, was she interested or she was disinterested, something like that. Option C, she felt the timings of the
Timing.
lessons were
The timing.
convenient for her. Timings. Because of the timing, she joined. Okay, 4:30 evening is the best time for EduSkills OET learners. So she joined the program. So because she felt the timings of the sessions were convenient for her. Fourth one, her treatment was not addressing her
means-
personal needs. Yeah, treatment was not addressing her personal needs.
Yes.
Treatment was not okay. So she joined CGT program. Okay. Ella was a 30-year-old DM1 patient who participated in a 2-year conjunctive group therapy program while receiving parallel medical treatment for DMI. Okay, here CGT and medical treatment is going hand in hand. Okay, what does that topic sentence tell you? Treatment is going on, so doctor was not disappointed. Even treatment, D option, that her treatment was not addressing her personal needs. If it was not addressing her needs at all, she'd have stopped the treatment, right? But
Yes,
this is going hand in hand. Actually, if you understand this topic sentence, you can eliminate A and C, A and D. But then let's
D.
go on.
Further.
Yeah, therapy was based on the principles of CGT, which involved 8 members, including the patient, and used non-guided topics of discussion as its basis. How this CGT or this therapy is conducted in the 8 members group, and topics, any offhand topics will be taken for discussion. The rules and regulations of the sessions were based on discretion. Means at the moment, whatever the rules wanted, they created the rules. Discretion, confidence, and open expression. Each session lasted 2 hours and the group met twice per month. So the whole thing is saying about the therapy, how it is conducted, right? But the question is,
Ella's.
Why Ella
Yeah.
joined?
Why Ella's
Yeah.
joined the
yeah, why? The reason they are asking, not what is the therapy or how is the therapy or how it is conducted. They aren't asking about the therapy, but asking the reason for Ella's joining. Ella's participation, does it mean Ella's joining?
Yes,
Yes,
father.
father.
Yes.
Ella's
Yes,
participation
father.
in the group was based both on a referral from her endocrinologist and her personal request. What else it say? Any option?
Interest.
B.
Yeah?
Interest.
B is
Option
interest.
B.
B, yeah. She requested personally.
B.
Personally, people are requesting me to accept them to Zoom session here, which means they are interested, right? If they are
Yes.
requesting, I would like to join Zoom session, then the YouTube live, because they are interested. So, option is B. So clear it is, right? Also, partly because, why partly they said?
Because they have referred her
Yeah,
endocrinologist.
referral
also
from
referred.
her endocrinologist. Both are the reasons. Endocrinologist referred plus both. So partly because of our interest, partly because 50% our interest, 50% doctor's referral. Do we need to eliminate? Not required, no? Because this is very clear.
Yes, father.
The first part says, while receiving parallel medical treatment, says this option, D can, A and D can be. Doctor was not disappointed. Doctor was not disappointed. And treatment was going on. Along with the treatment, she was having this one. Okay. And now B and C. B and C, she felt the timings. They have not mentioned anything about timings, right? They said they will have each session lasted 2 hours, but they did not say the timing, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, evening, morning, nothing is mentioned. Eliminations are not required still. The answer is very clear. Okay, we are going into one example, okay? So her personal request is the highlighted thing, which says B is the option. Today, we will go to one example for another type of questions. So, you have to answer this very simple from the experience, Arya or birthday baby's experience in EduSkills. So, let's see how you will answer. This is the criteria is customized here, OET question criteria. In the following paragraph, the writer says that Arya benefited from EduSkills by learning to. What did Arya learn from EduSkills? Option A, take charge as admin of EduSkills. Arya learned to take charge as admin of EduSkills. B, articulate her thoughts in front of others. She learned to articulate, means discuss or speak out in front of others. 3, alter her approach to learning OET. C, suppress her negative thoughts about OET. So let's go through the passage. Although Arya's participation in the EduSkills OET group was voluntary, she initially resisted the lengthy videos uploaded to the EduSkills YouTube channel. Okay. However, as her OET learning progressed, Arya became more engaged. Sorry, there are 2 words. I introduced one. More engaged in the group activities, initiating discussions at 8:30 p.m. and interacting assertively with the group members. She recognized her role as admin of EduSkills International in her learning process and effectively reflected on the group's activities. Combined with Arya's natural ability to express herself clearly, all this put her in a very strong position to focus on OET studies. Over time, she adapted her learning style and ultimately achieved excellent scores in her OET exam. So the options are: Arya benefited from EduSkills International Platform by learning. What did she learn from EduSkills OET platform? To take charge as admin of EduSkills,
No, father.
articulate her thoughts in front of others, alter her approach to learning OET, suppress her negative thoughts about OET.
Alter
her approach. Alter her approach training
Option C. Option C.
Option C. Yeah, take charge as admin of EduSkills. They don't say anything of take charge as. They speak, she is an admin, but they don't say she learned to take charge. Do they say how she became admin?
No, father.
No.
No.
Then articulate her thoughts in front of others. That doesn't say. It says Arya's natural ability. Natural ability means it's not that she learned from here. Learn from EduSkills, right? You have Arya's combined with the natural ability means she already had that ability. Correct?
Yes, Father.
Yeah. So articulate her thoughts. She did not learn to articulate her thoughts in front of others. That ability she already had. Suppress her negative thoughts about OET. Nothing is mentioned about negative thoughts, right?
Yes,
Nothing
Father.
is mentioned about. Yeah. So C is the option. Okay. Now you see, if you look at the structure now, there is a contrast word. After that, however, what did Arya do? What did Arya learn? Arya became more engaged in the group activities. As her OET learning progressed, number one, Arya became more engaged in the group activities. Number two, initiating discussions at 8:30 p.m. Number three, interacting assertively with group members. Number four, she recognized her role as admin of EduSkills International in her learning process. Number five, effectively reflected on the group's activities, combined with Arya's natural ability to express herself clearly. All this put her in a very strong position to focus on OET studies. Conclusion, over time, she adapted her learning style and ultimately achieved excellent scores in her OET exam. So simple. Now the real question, okay? This is, however, contrast word is there that you know. Now we are getting into the real question. Somebody wants to read this? Question I will read. After that text, somebody can get ready to read. The question number 10, in the fourth paragraph, the writer says that Ella benefited from CGT by learning too. Fourth paragraph is there already. That is highlighted. The writer says, writer's opinion, right?
Yes.
Then
Benefit. Ella
benefited.
benefit.
Yeah,
Ella.
benefited. Yeah, Ella benefited from CGT
DT.
by learning. Means learned something. She benefited because by learning too. She learned to do something, right?
Yes.
So you have to find out what did she learn to do. Okay. By attending CGT, what did she learn? First option, take charge of situations effectively. Option B, articulate her feelings in front of others. Option C, alter her approach to managing her condition. D, suppress her negative thoughts about diabetes. Number one, A, take charge of situations effectively. What is the keyword?
Start.
Charge of situations. Situations, no?
Questions.
Charge of situations. So situations is important, right?
Yeah. Feelings.
Here,
Feeling.
yeah, feelings. Yeah,
Feelings.
articulate feelings.
Manage.
Yes.
Manage.
Approach.
Approach.
Yeah, manage her condition. Managing. Okay, then suppress her negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts. Okay. Somebody wants to read it, you can read.
Although Ella's participation in the group was voluntary, she initially displayed strong resistance to the process. Nevertheless, as therapy progressed, Ella became actively involved by initiating group discussions and interacting assertively with the group members. She identified the role of diabetes mellitus 1 in her life in relation to herself and her social environment, and also managed to reflect on the group process effectively. Combined with Ella's natural ability to express herself clearly, all this put her in a very strong position to focus on the issues that had previously impeded her self-care. In time, therefore, she was able to modify her actions and so start to make progress regarding DM1 regulation.
So, any idea?
Therefore,
B.
B.
Other. Starting from nevertheless.
C.
B says articulate her feelings in front of others. Here it says combined with Ella's natural ability to express herself clearly. Natural ability means
her condition.
even before she joined CGT, she had this quality. ability to express. Now they are asking, after joining CGT, she benefited learning something. Some learning benefited her, was helpful to her. Ella's natural ability to express herself clearly means combined with that her natural ability, something else she learned. What was that? So this cannot be. First one cannot be, right? No, articulate the C. Option D cannot be because it's the natural ability. They are asking what she benefited from CGT. Text says Ella's natural ability to express herself clearly.
Option C, managing her conditions.
Managing her
Conditions.
condition. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where do you find the answer?
Therefore, she was able to modify her actions.
Yeah. All this put her in a very strong position to focus on the issues that had previously impeded her self-care. In time, therefore, she was able to modify her actions and so start to make progress regarding. Yeah. So that is the answer, right? Yeah. Means she was. She altered her approach to managing her condition. Is that clear?
Yes, Father.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All have given C. I hope there is, someone has given D, one has given A. Take charge of situations effectively. Which situations do they say? Any situations? Which situation? Now they are not bothered about situation, they are about condition, right? A condition. Do you get it?
Yes, Father.
Yes. Suppress our negative thoughts about diabetes. Does the text mention anywhere? Nowhere, right? Negative thoughts is not mentioned. So, in short, this question means in fourth paragraph, the writer says that Ella benefited from CGT by learning to means what did she learn from CGT? She learned how to alter her approach to managing her condition. Is that clear? Exactly the same strategy is customized in Arya's experience at EduSkills. One more example. Okay. The phrase all this in the following paragraph refers to changes in. Sorry, this one. The phrase all this in the following paragraph refers to changes in Arya's own personality. Option B, Arya's behavior in the EduSkills group. Option C, Arya's acceptance of EduSkills learning process. Option D, Arya's belief in the aims of the platform. Okay, somebody wants to read this text, please read and find out what the phrase all this refers to, which option, okay, all this. So naturally, what is the criteria for this type of lexical or linguistic questions?
We'll read about sentences.
Yeah, go
and-
to that particular highlighted text. Then where will be the answer?
Subject means
Previous
before
sentence.
Subject before
sentence
the
have
highlighted
You
words.
have to read the.
Adjectives after the.
Yeah, you have to read previous sentence. She recognized her role. See here, previous suit, and this is the previous sentence, right?
Yes.
She recognized her role as admin of EduSkills International in her learning process and effectively reflected on the group's activities, combined with Arya's natural experience clearly, put her in a very strong position to focus on OET studies. All this put her, what does it mean? Does it speak about Arya's own personality or Arya's own behavior in the EduSkills group? Arya's acceptance of EduSkills learning process? Arya's belief in the aims of the platform?
acceptance of EduSkills learning process.
Yeah, acceptance of EduSkills learning process.
C.
Yeah. They don't speak anything about aims of platform, right? Nothing is spoken about. Aims of platform. They will speak what are the aims of platform is not mentioned at all. And Arya's own personality, nothing is mentioned. What is her personality? And Arya's behavior in the EduSkills group, good behavior, bad behavior, nothing is mentioned. Do they mention anything?
No.
Hello?
No, Father.
You have to articulate. If you smile, I can't see you because I'm on screen. On sharing, okay. Your response should be articulated. So let's see. Similar question here. The phrase all this in the fourth paragraph refers to changes in Ella's own personality, Ella's behavior in the group, Ella's acceptance of her diabetes, Ella's belief in the aims of the program. Now, all this is here.
Ella's acceptance of her diabetes.
Ella's acceptance of her
Her
diabetes.
diabetes.
Yeah, even from all the previous reading, it is understood. Okay. Now again, same thing. Paragraph we have already read for the 10th question. Do you require more? This one?
Clear for me.
All this means whatever said above, Ella combined with Ella's natural ability. Cool. Lexical questions are very heavy, very easy. See, all this means what? Ella's participation in the group. One, actively involved by initiating group. Two, discussions and interactions, etc. All those things are mentioned. Then they are saying all these five. Above all this plus her natural ability to communicate effectively. Conclusion, therefore, she was able to modify her actions and so start to make progress regarding BMI regulation. The paragraph structure just highlighted. Okay. 12. In the fifth paragraph, what does the writer say about Ella's attitude before she started CGT? What is the heading words?
About
What are the
Ella's
heading
attitude.
words?
Writer
Ella's-
says, writer says.
Okay. Writer says means
Says.
opinion. Writer's opinion about Ella's attitude, right?
Ella's attitude.
Before she started CGT. What was her attitude before? Until now, we were explaining what happened after. Okay, what changes were brought in, all those things we explained. Her approach was changed, everything was explained. Now they are asking, what was her attitude before she joined CGT program? Option A, she felt she had been repeatedly let down by family and friends. Let down by family and friends. Before she joined the program, what was her feeling? B, she was worried that she was developing psychological problems.
Developing some.
Yeah,
Worried.
developing psychological problems. Okay. Or psychological problems, anything is okay. C, she was upset by the prospect of being unable to have any children. Oh.
Unable to have any children.
Unable to have children was her problem before joining CGT. How funny it is. D, she blamed others for her inability to look after herself on a daily basis.
Irritable.
Blamed others for her inability. Okay, we have to find out what of these does the paragraph speak about family and friends treated her very badly, or does this paragraph speak about she developing some psychological problems, being mentally sick? Does the paragraph speak about she crying because she could not have children? Okay. Fourth one is we have to find out whether she blamed others for this diabetes, for her problems. So, someone wants to read, please read the text.
Ella's expectations of CGT treatment had been very low, as she thought that the group's function would merely to be smooth everyday distress caused by her condition. Moreover, she perceived diabetes as an external factor that affected herself and her life by compromising her health, dreams, actions, and potentially in general. In terms of emotional state, Yella's core feelings were a continuous and generalized stress and anxiety that developed from a constant sense of threat. Ella had great difficulty in achieving a pattern of stable self-care and tended to attribute this inconsistency to external factors such as physicians or the regimen. Additionally, over the years, she had dropped out of a variety of activities such as meeting friends, traveling, and fulfilling academic obligations. Before the intervention, she lived with her parents and felt dependent on them. She had also given up the choice of creating a family of her own, attributing this decision to the unpredictability of DM.
Predictability of DM1. Yes. She had also given up the choice of creating a family. Means she never thought of She had given up the thought of marrying at all and having a family. So can she be worried about having no children, unable to have any children without marrying? Will you be able to worry yourself having no children?
No, Father.
No.
Okay, so that is
Yes.
absurd. Third option, you can simply. She thought I'll not marry because we don't know what will happen because of this diabetes type 1. Anytime any complication can happen. So I'm not going to register in the matrimonial. I'm not going to marry. So she can never be thinking of unable to have any children. Any other option? Do you think what is right? Hmm?
D.
D, Father.
How do you get it?
Before the intervention, she lived with her parents and felt dependent on them. She was depending on the parents, but she could not accept her inability, Father.
Okay, now usually when there is some expression called moreover, the answer will be somewhere there. Clue will be there. Moreover, she perceived diabetes as an external factor. Means what?
Blame others. Blame.
From outside,
Blaming
somebody is
others.
causing this. That also says blaming others, right? External factor, not my problem, others' problem. That affected herself and the family by compromising her self-dreams and potential in gender. In terms of emotional state, see Ella's attitude, emotional state, Ella's core feelings were a continuous and generalized stress and anxiety that developed from a constant sense of threat. Threat is external or internal?
External.
External. Ella had great difficulty in achieving a pattern of stable self-care and tended to attribute this inconsistency to external factors. Tended to attribute means she could not do her self-care activities and she blamed external factors. Attribute to external factors means your problems you are attributing to some others, means blaming others for your problems. Is that clear?
Yes,
Such as the physician and the regimen. Physician is responsible for that, doctor is not okay, that's why I am not getting healed, or the treatment process is not okay, that tablet is not okay, that's why I'm getting feeling exhausted. All those accusations. So blaming, right? Blaming the physician, blaming the regimen, external factors. Is that clear?
Yes.
Father, and also
Yes,
Ella
Father.
expectations of the CGT, the 2 lines not indicating answer, Father. Starting topic sentence.
Ella's expectations, yeah, always there is a clue in topic sentence. Ella's expectations of CGT treatment had been very low as she thought that the group's function would merely be to soothe everyday distress caused by her condition. Means there also the taste of the whole thing is there in the sense why this group maybe to soothe like somebody else wants to do that. This is because doctors want to earn money, or this CGT program is because just to soothe that. Maybe with this CGT, maybe a little bit of soothing will be there, but that is not the final solution. She had a very low expectation about CGT. That also says she was not convinced, but it's indirectly mentioning it.
Thank you, Father.
Okay. Moreover adds to it, makes it clear. The expression moreover. Is that okay? So you see, in terms
Father,
of emotional
Father.
attitude, Ella's core feelings were a continuous and generalized stress and anxiety that developed from a constant sense of that. Ella had great difficulty in achieving a pattern of stable self-care and tended to attribute this inconsistency. The inability to look after herself on daily basis means stable self-care, pattern of stable healthcare, right?
Yes, Father.
This one, inability to look after herself on a daily basis. Clear? So we go to, do you have energy or stop here? 2 more questions we have. What do you say?
We have energy, Father.
Yes, Father, we can continue.
Yes.
I don't see from your voice you have energy. At YouTube, how do you feel? Do you have energy? You can just snatch a cup of tea or something and drink, or snack some chocolates. Always when you will come for live, keep some chocolates or snack something, because you take some, adjust your timings. You take holidays or something like that to attend the session. So I think of completing one text at least. That's why it goes slightly long. I go through elimination method to easily get answer. Okay, that is great. The elimination method is definitely good, but usually we don't teach them in the beginning. This at the end. You have to gain the competency, then go into elimination. Yes, Father. No smileys, no emojis, nothing. Please like. Yeah. See, 590 people attending the session and attending together, but only 74 likes. Why is that so selfish? You don't like this session? If you like the session, just click that like button, that thumbs up button. 75 likes. Still, there are so many to just like. Yeah, come on, press that like button. By the meantime, some are snatching their coffee or tea and chocolates, snacks. Okay. That's the beauty of having YouTube live session. You can keep eating and doing anything and attend, no problem. But the effectiveness will be comparatively less. Yes. Okay. Priti is sending us some ice creams. Okay. Okay. All can have it. Yes. Snacks. Okay. How to find hedging words? Saleen Joseph. Yeah, admins, please take note of that. We will explain to them in the next session. How to find the hedging words are the main words. So there are two types of hedging words: concept-based hedging words and differentiating hedging words. We will take it up on Thursday session. Okay, Lizzie? Stay tuned. Yes. YouTube getting too much in between ads. Okay. One live. Okay. Right. Ads you can skip, I believe. That's the only way how we survive, It's a huge platform. There is a technical team and other people who are working behind it. Just they need, so we have given the maintenance to somebody and they get some from those ads, they get something which is never sufficient. An application, everything is developed by them, costs lakhs of rupees, to maybe to manage a platform like this may require at least 20 lakhs per month, per year. But then we don't have any other, we don't charge anybody. So maybe you can, when the ad comes, you can go and have a cup of tea or snacks, let it run, so that you support the platform. Yeah. Maybe we'll ask them to request them to reduce a bit, but then they have to survive, right? At least the cost, what is spent on the platform, will have to be recovered. We always thought about this, Father. Why all listeners not give likes, please? Okay, Jinsi Rose is asking a question. Why all these people are so stingy and they don't want to give you likes? Now 74 has gone up to 93. Still there are people, hundreds of people who don't want to like. Maybe they don't like this session, right? Out of 610, only 95 likes. 20%, hardly 20%. If you don't like it, you can press that thumbs down button, dislike. Okay? At least do something. Either touch on the thumbs up button. Like button means that thumbs up button below the video. Okay, whenever you watch the videos, please do click on that like button. That helps to reach out to many people. Okay, and see that next time when you come, at least you bring 10 people to attend the session. They can attend even doing their work, all those things. At least they get some ideas. Yes, Barry Jackson is requesting again to subscribe and like. Josna Thomas has sent hot coffee for all of you. Okay, cool. Naima Jamshed has sent burgers. Yeah, beautiful, tasty burgers. Barry Jackson above 100 now, Father. Yes, 102, Barry Jackson. Yes, that's great. Yes. But still, we feel that whenever you watch the video, see that you just give a like and at least share a comment, because we are spending a lot of time, preparing all these PPTs, even today, those special passages. It all takes time. Hours and hours together. Each video at least has 16 to 20 hours of work behind it from me alone. Admins and others are doing other work for me to prepare PPT, then sit here 2-3 hours in the sessions. Then I've been editing the whole process. It takes at least 15 to 20 hours of work for each video, each session. And all the videos are the sessions uploaded. We don't create any other videos. Okay. And also we can keep sending some roses to Arya ma'am, who is celebrating her birthday today. Okay. Savita is sending some snacks. Agree, father, always. Savita, always. I didn't get it. What was that? Agree, father. Always do. Thank you. Thank you. Please give your like for our Reverend Father. Yes, not Reverend Father, for this platform. All the admins, all the volunteers, this whole huge platform supporting thousands of people, which has supported thousands of health professionals. Please do appreciate. Please do reach out. Please do share. You don't lose anything by sharing the videos to others. Somebody may feel, okay, this is good. Because many come here and tell me, complain, Father, I came to, even today I read some messages. I came to know very late. My exam is booked next week. I never knew this platform. Otherwise, I'd have done it and all those things. I like the way of teaching. Thank you. Thank you. Simi Samling. Yes. Hats off to you, Father. Thank you. Sriji Rajendran. Thank you. Katrina Said, thank you for your coffee. Yes. And Davita Pavas has some ice cream for us. Jensi Rose has some chocolates, some candies. Yes. Yes. Josna Thomas, happy birthday, Arya ma'am. Yes. Above blessings, Arya ma'am. Yes. Priyanka Thomas, you are doing a noble work. God bless you. Thank you, Priyanka. God bless you as well. Thank you, Father Malesh. You are most welcome. Good. Hi, sir, Quran. Thanks, sir, and all admin panel for great effort. And I want all of you to join us. At least spend some 10 minutes every week. Let me know personally. Send me message and make sure that I notice it, because I get thousands of messages. Keeps reminding me, get some thumbs up repeatedly so that the chat comes on top. And if you're interested to spend 10 minutes, you see, I'm not a health professional, but I wanted to help the health professionals who requested me. So also just come on and help others. If you have some 10 minutes to support the platform, that also will be a great learning experience. Okay. Thank you very much, Father. So we'll go on. Fall in love with OET. The birthday baby, Arya ma'am is saying. Fall in love with OET again by your skills and passion about teaching, Father. And whenever I send you a personal message, please, at least give a thumbs up or something like that. You have received the message, or I have requested you to type, I love OET if you are attending the session. At least respond. Let me know how many of you have got personal messages today. How many of you got personal messages today from me? Just say yes or type me. Josna, Joanna D, thank you, Father. I like your teaching. Thank you, thank you. I love OET and bless you, Father. Thank you, thank you. Father, please pray for us. We have exam this weekend. Definitely, Franklin, I'll be praying every Saturday. I do pray for all the exam takers. Please, Father, I solicit for a beginners video playlist now. Should in one. God bless you, Father, and all the admins. That's why I said a couple of you, if you can come volunteer 10 minutes, we will create a beginners video list. We will also change the thumbnail, 1, 2, 3 numbers we will put, so that from beginning to end we can go. Because my sessions were on request, like most of the time, people were getting ready for the exam, and they wanted the reading or listening or writing. On request, all the sessions were going on, so it's not uploaded in a particular order. If some of the volunteers will come up, that will be a learning process as well. You can watch the video and let me know what I myself may not remember what all things I taught, because more than 500 sessions uploaded. So if you can watch one video as your learning process and give me a feedback on that video, what is given there, or give me your suggestion telling that this is a good video the beginner can watch. So we will mark the videos number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and we make a list, and we'll order even the links of the videos in that order so that the upcoming learners will benefit. So come on, volunteers, let me know how many of you want to volunteer and support the platform. It's nothing that you are doing extra, you will be learning. Maybe we will ask you to take up a video and tell me exactly what is there and give me your opinion as a learner. What's your opinion about this video? Do you think this video has to be watched by beginners or after some time? Maybe after gaining some competence, this video can be understood. Or you can say, Father Buddhu is going very fast in this video. Slow down and the people may not understand, beginners may not understand, please. We will keep it later. Okay. That's it. Send me some smileys. Father, please, I have sent you a message in one WhatsApp. You have to remind me, okay, ma, about blessings? Yeah, you are a hub of blessings. So you have to keep reminding me with some what you call, some just send thumbs ups if you need me to attend to your messages, because you know I get thousands of messages. So keep reminding me, okay? Irritate me so that I will respond. Sorry, Father, many times I never said thank you. Okay, God bless you. Don't worry, Alfonso de Silva. God. Yes, it's not thank you. We are not stopping. We have 2 more questions. Hope we are ready. We are waiting for a snacks break. Everybody to have some snacks or coffee. Okay, Binchimo, Arya ma'am, your class one time I joined. Nice. Oh, that is for Arya ma'am. Yes. What is that? No from Savita. I didn't get it. No. She says, Savita, what is no? Oh, I didn't understand.
Think she
Hub of
didn't got the
blessing.
personal message.
Maybe she did not get the personal message, Father.
Okay. No. All right. If you have not got my personal message, either you have not saved my number. You will get my personal message only if you have saved my number in the contact list. The number 9448441393. If you haven't got my personal message, please let me know through WhatsApp message so that I will save your number. You send me your full name and ask me to add your number to the contacts list 9448441393. Arya MMS typed in the chat box. Okay, save that number in your contact list and let me know so that you will receive personal messages from me. Okay, cool. We will come back. Okay, we are going into question number 13. In the final paragraph, we have reached the final paragraph. The writer says that Ella ultimately benefited from CGT by. Final paragraph that you know already. What else is the keyword, hedging word?
Writer says.
Writer says, writer's opinion.
Ultimate benefit.
Yeah, Ella's ultimate benefit. How should she ultimately benefited from CGT by doing something? By doing something, right? So, option A, coming to accept that she could live with her condition. Coming to accept that she could live with her condition. What is the hedging word?
Accept.
Accept. Okay, accept. Then second option B, gaining insights into other behaviors typical to her condition.
Insights
Into other behaviors. Okay, insights. Then
Focus.
learning to focus on day-to-day treatment of the condition. Focus on treatment. Then
Aware.
Aware of the way.
okay. Being aware of the way her condition is impacted. Yeah, that's one type of question. Other thing like you can also see condition, concept-based hedging word.
Behavior.
Behaviors. Then treatment. Yeah. Then impact. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Somebody wants to read it? Come on.
Gradually, as the intervention progressed still further, numerous changes were observed. First of all, diabetes treatment became a more tangible target as Ella realized that the group had taught her new behaviors regarding her condition and had helped her address critical questions related to it. The group also offered her a clear picture of her dysfunctional behaviors, such as binge eating, which used to have a negative impact on her diabetes. The previous generalized sense of worry was eliminated, and she engaged in trust management, which also decreased a sense of vulnerability. She gradually recognized her obligations concerning self-care and the amount of control she could have over that. Therefore, she managed to stabilize her behavior in this regard. Furthermore, she regained contact with her lost friends and engaged in her new relationships. She began traveling again and continued her studies, which boosted her sense of self-worth. Overall, CGT helped Ella to redefine the role of diabetes in her life, achieve reconciliations with it, and so finally to integrate it into her everyday existence.
Yes. What is it? Any option?
Father A.
A, Father. Coming to
Yeah.
accept that she could
Yeah,
live with her
Father.
condition.
Where is the answer in the passage?
Last.
Last
Last line, Father.
finally.
Overall.
These are known as conclusion-based questions. Ultimately, what she did, overall, conclusion says, means from all the above, overall, CGT helped Ella to redefine the role of diabetes in her life, achieve reconciliation with it, and so finally to integrate it into her everyday existence. Means coming to accept that she could live with her condition. Clear? Now you say,
Yes.
gradually, as the intervention progressed, this is the topic sentence. If you remember, when I taught you the paragraph structure, this is there for every paragraph,
Okay.
but we are highlighting one. See, gradually, as the intervention progressed still further, numerous changes were observed. What is the controlling idea in the topic sentence here?
Numerous changes.
Yeah,
Changes.
numerous changes is the controlling idea, which means the whole paragraph will speak what were the changes. Okay, to save the time, I am going faster. Okay, I'll show you how it can be, what are the changes, how beautifully the whole paragraph explains. Okay, now you see, gradually as the intervention progressed still further, numerous changes were observed. Change number one. In this paragraph, it is given, I am putting it in number. Group had taught her new behaviors regarding her condition. 2. Group helped her address critical questions related to her condition. 3. She gained a clear picture of her dysfunctional behaviors. Change number 4. The previous generalized sense of worry was eliminated. 5. She engaged in stress management. 6. She gradually recognized her obligations concerning self-care. 7. She could have control over self-care. 8. She managed to stabilize her behavior as regards self-care. 9. She regained contact with lost friends and engaged in new relationships. 10. She began traveling again. 11. She continued her studies, which boosted her sense of self-worth. See, that controlling idea is explained. Nothing else is given in this paragraph. At the end, conclusion said, overall, CGT helped Ella to redefine the role of diabetes in her life, achieve reconciliation with it, and so finally to integrate it into her everyday existence. The question stem, answer option A, as well as this conclusion overall, these 2 lines have to be written in your notebook. Practice it that way. Actually, the question stem and the answer option A is the paraphrasing of these 2 lines given here at the end of the paragraph. Now, I am showing the structure of the paragraph. This is how you have to sort out in the initial stages of your practice. Take time, don't worry. Maybe one paragraph, one text, you can take 3 days, no issues. Understand the structure. Then you will understand any type of paragraph, you will get this analysis. I can do analysis of every paragraph, but it takes a lot of time. That's why earlier I did one. Now again, I did another one. Okay, see, this is how all things are given. Numerous changes were observed, all these 11 changes. Okay, text 14. This again a linguistic type question. What does the word that in the final paragraph refer to? Immediately you have to go to the word, right?
Yes, Father.
You have to go to the highlighted word. Sorry. Highlighted word, that is the highlighted word. Yes. Then where will you find the answer? Yes.
Highlighted word.
Before or after? Where we have to see first? Before
We
that,
have
right?
to look before.
Before Father.
First you have to look to before. If you don't find, you can go after. So she gradually recognized her obligations concerning self-care and the amount of control she could have over that means self-care, right? She gradually recognized her obligations concerning self-care and the amount of control she could have over her self-care obligations. So what are the options? Ella's obligations to the group. Obligation to the group. Second one, the stability of Ella's behavior. Third one, recognition that Ella was vulnerable. Fourth one, Ella's ability to manage her own condition.
Option D.
Manage what B, Father.
Ability to
Manage
manage
own.
own
It
condition.
is there, no?
Yeah,
It is here. Just before that word, it is there. What is that? She gradually recognized her obligations concerning self-care and the amount of control she could have over that self-care activities. Ella's ability to manage her own condition, her own self-care. The control, amount of control, manage. Amount of control means manage. Here, amount of control. Do you get it?
Yes, Father.
So that means Ella's ability to manage her own condition, her own self-care. Clear, no? So just before the highlighted word, you can find the answer. If not, go after. If it is clear, type in clear or type in some rows, one row each if it is clear. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. 130 Jerry Baxon, 113 likes from 706 people. Okay. Please subscribe and like so that we reach out to many people. Okay. Now I can. Father, please, paragraph structure. Video where is available, please reply. Farid, you go to EduSkills OET YouTube channel and type paragraph structure. You have many videos, different videos. Okay. If you don't find, you request in the main Telegram group, of which the link is given in the description here, and the admins will share it with you. But you can find it easily going to EduSkills OET YouTube channel and just type there in the search box, paragraph structure. You will find many videos. Then try to find out structure in every paragraph. Yes, so I can stop sharing and address your concerns. Hello, yeah, rows are coming. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Any concerns? What session you need for next Thursday and Saturday and Monday? You can send me suggestions. Many were asking how to join Zoom session. Definitely you can join, but provided you are an active, serious learner, which you have to show responding to my messages and also attending and giving feedbacks. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the how to identify topic-based question. Topic-based, no, topic sentence-based question. We'll come back to that. I think we are a beginner. Topic sentence, as we will have meaning in the topic, answer in the topic sentence itself. When you read the heading word or keywords in the question statement, you will know this is the answer. That's how you find. Topic sentence means normally the first sentence of the paragraph. And you will have the answer. So you need not read only one sentence you need to read for such questions so that you save a lot of time.
Father, I have a question.
Please.
I have seen in many paragraphs in previous question papers, what do we learn from this paragraph? Like
What do
particular
we-
paragraph, learn from this paragraph, like a particular paragraph, and how
The-
to locate the answer.
No, did you find any such question in this one official material given in the website?
I have no idea, Father. I'm
No,
sorry.
you are
But-
using unauthentic material, ma. You are using unauthentic material in the social media. 60 to 70% of the materials are bogus materials, unauthentic materials. They are the impact of COVID-19. When the teachers in the institutes had no work, they were creating materials without any
Okay.
strategies. And if more you practice that, more you will be incompetent. You'll be confused. You will never reach the competency. Whatever. That's why people are writing 5 times, 10 times, 17 times, 28 times. People have written. I know people who have written 28 times OET. Because they will never gain competency because all the material they practice is unauthentic.
Okay. Okay.
So, for example, somebody sent me saying that Father, most of the things they are copying your videos. Okay, I said that everybody copy or do anything with it so that at least correct strategies are taught. But man, today I just viewed one link sent by somebody, and the man is explaining about referent questions, means lexical questions. In the linguistic questions, there are 2 types of questions. One is lexical question, means a word or a phrase will be given, meaning has to be given. Lexicon means vocabulary. Word. Lexicon means dictionary. Dictionary. So lexicon is another word called dictionary. Lexical question means a word or a phrase will be given and you have to find out the meaning. The other one is a referent question. For example, what does they refer to? Referent, R-E-F-E-R-E-N-T. But then the teacher was explaining maybe more than 15 to 20 minutes about reference letter. Reference, doctors are giving reference. And the whole thing, like, so here they will be introducing new thing. Those who want, I can send you that video. I was wondering if people attend to such courses and they are collecting huge money and teaching this, having no idea about English. Okay?
Okay,
So,
Father. Thank you.
Such teachings. That's why I said one of the challenges if you have seen attended my session, a beginner session, or seen the video uploaded, I have said one of the greatest challenges is that you have too many mentors. You get into all the platforms, all the sources, and all these will confuse you. You will not have any competency. So I suggest people, if you are learning somewhere, please do that learning, complete it, and come back to us if you want. Otherwise, go on. Otherwise, these things will confuse. Ultimately, nobody wants you to pass. Everybody wants to make money. That's the main issue. Okay. Hi, Father. Is there? Okay, Father, my English is weak. So how to improve my English level for OET? Really? Tomorrow onwards, I'll be starting a new segment because there are so many newcomers who are selling. We are not able to even follow the videos. Milu, nice. Hi, bye, Milu. Milukuti, cool. Okay, that's our chief admin's daughter, Milukuti. Okay, now I am thinking of giving you basic English lessons that will have a different area of channel so that others will not be disturbed with that. So already I have created a channel today, Edu Skills English. So we will upload simple lessons. We will give you simple lessons. We will upload it. If you follow clearly, you will have competency. That's for those beginners who are not even able to follow the videos or my sessions. You understand, ready? So we will address your concern. Keep reminding me. Okay. True, Father. I did not understand Hebrew days. What did you say, true, Father? What do you mean? Hi, Father. Is there a session to cover text 2? Prenatal origins of heart disease. That was done, right?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father, done,
Previous,
done, done.
Yes, it is
previous
done.
session was on that. If some admins can share that link here, you may benefit. The just previous live session that was on Saturday, the day before yesterday was on prenatal origins of heart disease. Detailed explanation of all the questions are given, and you may have the link here if they can share it. Let's see. Or else you can just go and see the live segment, or you can type this. Go to EduSkills YouTube. See, some of you may not know how to search it. Go to EduSkills OET YouTube channel and search the topic. You will find there. Okay. Please, Father, send the videos for lexical and linguistic questions you mentioned. Okay, in the main platform, Anjali, please see that. Take a minute. Send the lexical questions. If you can send it now itself, easy for them to find out. Yeah, it will be sent. Okay, lexical questions. Okay, one main video will be sent. There are many videos. Is that subject or object? Here, this was not subject or object. That was a reference. No, it was reference. So subject and object comes when you have like this was a reference to the whole segment given earlier. It was like summary, all that, all this means all the above. It was like all this means all the above. Not one sentence. So the typical types of questions, which I'll explain in the next segment. Admins Anjali, please make note. Subject of object in lexical questions. I'll be explaining on Monday, okay? Because without PPT, you may not understand it. Father, as you told that everyone wants money, then I told yes. What is and I told yes, Father. Father, okay. Okay, cool. That one is a yes. Okay. Basic English is super. Aisha Kuram. Yes, definitely. We'll take you step by step. And the English is OET is not for just passing the exam. This is for life, I tell you. You need this language when you go abroad. Every day you need to speak. You need competence. The more competence you have, more comfortable your life will be. Can I have the answer? Which answer you mean? Answer, please. It is in the material which Anjali, the chief admin, posted. You have the answer as well. You're asking me answer of the questions? Answer key? Joanna, D, I didn't get you. I did not understand. That's great, Father. Okay. All those who want basic English class, let me know, okay? Maybe tomorrow at Mentors Hour, you can mention it. Admins will take note of the names. Or you can contact admins personally and say you need basic English class. Or you can message me as well. But make sure if you message me, I read it. If I read, definitely I will respond with some thumbs up, okay? I also saw, Father, could you tell me that what are the authentic materials? Authentic materials are all the materials that we use at EduSkills International and also in the OET website. Those are the authentic materials. There will be many other authentic materials, but we haven't looked into because we have more than enough authentic materials in the application as well as in the file segment of the Telegram group. And also, if you all volunteer, if you let me know if you can spend 10 minutes a day, we will be creating an e-book. Okay, soft copy of the book with all the materials. Okay, we already started the work, but we need more volunteers. In the sense, you'll be learning from a video, you will be learning the things. Then you will let me know. You will send me the materials, what you have, like from our platform, what is used. Then I will select that, then I will send it. Yes, Father, that's great idea. Nisha Joseph, okay. Yeah. And we'll start this week itself, an additional session for basic English. Okay. Like and subscribe, no, not later. Barry Jackson says, like and subscribe now, not later. Okay. Like and subscribe. Likes 124 from 760 people. Okay. Barry Jackson. Okay. Maybe other people don't like my class session. I'm interested, Father. Yes. Rest you have to mention, inform me, okay, so that we will be able to send you the link. Inform me or the admins, or you can mention in the main platform, or specifically you can mention tomorrow 12 to 1 Mentors Hour. 12 to 1 is Mentors Hour. You can mention that you would like to join, or you can mention send personal message to any one of us so that we will add your contact in the contacts list to send you the link. Yes, sorry, is there a video on text 2, prenatal origins of heart disease? Yes, there's a video uploaded. The previous live is already there, replaying in the YouTube channel. You can find it, and that link will be shared in the main platform. Okay. Yes, and Anjali, make sure that today's session, this link is shared until next session. You will share every day today's link so that people have that idea. We need not waste time here. Not only today, every session, we will share the link in the main platform until the next session. Maybe 1 or 2 days as it is. I am interested, Father. Yes. Yes, sorry. Yeah. There's a video, Joanna D. There's a video. If you can't find it, they will post it in the main platform repeatedly. Don't worry. Radhika, Father, please. I want basic English class, definitely. But let us know. Okay. Father, I have used the application in which I have find lots of material for OET. What is that script? Hindi Whites, what is that script? I don't understand. It's Father, implied question, I mean, inference question is always tricky. How to solve it? Anjali, please take note of it. The inference questions we will explain in the next session. Inference questions we will take in the next session. Okay. We'll explain step by step how to tackle it. Being in listening part B and C, please. Yeah. We have already started this week listening in the batch. And the ongoing batch, we will have sessions as well, definitely for them. Then you can attend. Father, 2 years back, I saw your video reading part A, where you have 1 lakh plus views. That motivates me. And recently, I failed in exam due to my mentor. I randomly tick all options in reading. Okay. Cool. Don't worry. We can pick up. Father, please. I'm very weak in speaking. Please help me. Okay. We can also request with the admins for a speaking partner, learning partner, where you can improve. We'll guide you. Don't worry. Yes. Father, can you give me some suggestion before attending the exam? Before the attending exam, no special suggestions, ma. Be cool. And if Saturday is the exam, Sunday go for a picnic. Friday go for a picnic, relax, enjoy, eat some ice creams if you are not allergic to ice cream. And they have a nice dinner, sleep 8 to 10 hours, be cool and get up and go with some chocolates in your purse and enjoy the exam. That's all, because there is nothing that we can buy out. Okay, these all skills, you know. You can't do anything by the last moment. The first thing to make, cool down your brain and fall in love with OET. You are going with your fiancé. OET, you have to be fiancé. You are going for a dating outing, right? So be happy, be in that mood. Okay? You are going with your lover, right? You fall in love with OET. If you are falling in love with OET, definitely you should be really happy, excited to go for the exam. And the special, nothing like, you need not practice. Last moment practice will not help in any way. If you get a lower score, you will be discouraged. Then you feel I am not competent and all that. So I usually suggest at least after Friday afternoon, never practice anything. Okay? Cool down, because there is nothing that we can by heart. These are skills. Father, that is why I am requesting Zoom link. I am joining all YouTube lives, but no Zoom for me. Darmosin. Yes, are you a learner in the batch or any practical? Yeah, means active learners, serious learners are taken to the Zoom because we have a limitation for the Zoom. That also, it's very expensive. So we can't admit all, like 780 people, we cannot admit. If we had to conduct only Zoom today, out of 780 people, only 100 people could attend this session. But, okay, Dar Mohsin, please contact the admins. The admins, please take note of that name and find out whether she is an active learner. Because, people just to take casually, we don't want them to be in the Zoom or something like that. Anyhow, we'll take note of your name, Dar Mohsin. And those who are interested in to be in Zoom, let us know. Be active. Okay? We'll definitely admit you. Mohsin from Kashmir is time I got chance, but after that, no. Sometime I got, yeah. Earlier we had only Zoom sessions, right? Live we did not have much, but now the participants are more. As of now, it is 783 people today attended. But in the Zoom, after 100 people, 99 plus me, it will say the classroom is full to its capacity. Then you will not be admitted. That's why we are going live. Otherwise we need like huge amount, like something 68,000 to increase that Zoom capacity to 100 into 500. That's why we go live. Anyhow, we will see that we conduct some Zoom sessions. If you are active and really learning, we will have many Zoom sessions, no issues. We'll admit you in different sessions. I work in Abu Dhabi and have time for classes as well. That is here. That is you insisting. Yeah, you need time for learning because those active learners, when we guide them step by step, if they are not coming with the group, group will suffer. Not me. I don't lose anything, but the group will suffer if some are not doing their task and spending time. They are simply coming to the session and going back. That's the problem. Yes. Yes. Very Jackson's efforts have reached 133 likes. Okay. Any other concerns you can mention, suggest, any subtests, additional things you want? Please like and subscribe. Please share whenever you watch a video. Please see that you like, subscribe, and comment and share. Give your feedback so that others will read. Father, please, I also need the basic English. Rebecca, definitely, yes. About blessings, yes. Thank you, Father. And yeah, please do reach out to many people so that, everybody gets these free materials. Nowhere else you can find in the world more than 500 live sessions uploaded. Even those people who upload, they will give you one question, then you will have to pay and attend. Or half of the letter, then, or 1/4 of the letter will be taught, and then you have to pay and join, then only you will get. So especially those who are really struggling with the financial problems and all that, let them. And your sharing will be a blessing and build up many lives. Yeah, sir, I work in Abu Dhabi and I have time for classes as well. That is why I am insisting. Yeah, definitely. There are more seen. Yes, Anjali, take down that name, the Armorsin. You contact me over WhatsApp as well. And also, everybody be sure that next sessions are on this Thursday, Saturday, and every Monday, 4:30, you have Monday with mentor sessions. And my first attempt, speaking B, listening B, reading 28, and writing 24 marks. Okay. Rejection. Yes, Father, the likes are increasing. That's great, the rejection. Your motivation is powerful. Yes. Any other concerns? See, rarely you get time. I get connected to you. So you can ask your concerns. You can interact with me, chat. If you have any difficulties. See, because you all raised this concern, we are starting some sessions for beginners, those who want basics of English. So it all depends on your request, your need. Yes, there is some request. Father, thank you. Okay. Reading part, yeah, definitely. There are so many videos, especially Arya ma'am's videos are very much appreciated. Even I have taken a lot of sessions uploaded, and again we will have some sessions. Please, Father, explain about finding answers for listening part B and C. After watching your reading session, I improved my reading part B and C. Okay, definitely there are many videos being uploaded, previous sessions uploaded. You can watch them again. As I said, the batch upcoming, the running batch is going through listening from this week. We'll have listening sessions as we had reading sessions with their reading learning. Sorry. Yes. Classes, sir, I want to read. I am working in Government of India. Cool. Oh, so what's your concern? Indian nursing classes. Father, we need your listening classes. Definitely, that's what I said. We'll have listening classes as well. Father, please, can I send my writing sample to you for corrections? See, writing corrections we do, but then you must have followed our criteria, like 21 steps. Otherwise, I'll have to write the whole letter. You see, impossible, right? If you have followed the 21 steps of EduSkills, 21 steps of writing and written that letter, then I have taught you how to do self-correction. With that, almost 98% of the corrections will be cool. Then if you send me, definitely I can go through the final corrections and assist you. But if you write anything and send me, I will not be able to write. I will have to rewrite the whole letter and I will improve, you will not improve. But see those videos uploaded about the 21 steps, do according to the steps, and definitely at the end you can send me the final copies, 1 or 2 letters. I'll be correcting and giving you assessment. Yes. Okay. And most in power elimination method is sometimes dangerous. Few times I eliminate correct answer. However, most of times I get correct answer. That's because you need practice. Elimination method is not at all dangerous. It's very clear, but unless you have practice, for example, you can eliminate absolutes, but then there is all. You feel it is absolute, but in front of that all, there is not all. Not all means it's not all. So the option may say, not all the nurses are expected to wear masks everywhere in the hospital. Okay, not all means some of them are expected to wear. Some means not absolute. So the meaning is important. Okay, the absolute word as well as the meaning should be absolute. Yeah. Dr. Mohsin will, by practice, you will get it. We'll also have some sessions explaining that. Thank you, Father. God bless you more and more. Thank you for your blessings and prayers. Father, how to open EduSkills application. If you send me a request in the WhatsApp, you will automatically get the link to download and open EduSkills application. Okay, you can do that. And also, we shortly we will be going into Facebook, and we have an Insta page, and our admin Sneha Mohan is in charge of that. So that you like and visit those Facebook pages as well, where we give a lot of tips regarding solving OET issues. Any other concerns? Yes. Yes. Now again, if there are latecomers who came late, Arya ma'am is celebrating her birthday today. You can wish her. She is the backbone of EduSkills as of now. She is supporting the admin panel and supporting us in every way she can. You can send some cakes and some flowers and roses and ice creams to Arya ma'am. And please respond. Thank you, Father, and respond to everybody. And whenever the admins post something, please respond to them. Whatever the messages you see, at least respond with a thumbs up or say we have taken note of it or give your feedback on that. That's how we learn. That's how we connect with you. Yes. Any other concerns? How to open? Okay, let's cover. Yeah, Revati has sent flower roses as well as cakes. Mallesh has sent everything like cakes, snacks, and ice creams or whatever. So many things, yeah. For Arya ma'am. I can't even identify what are the special things he has sent. Because it is easy to share Facebook Live streaming and it's easy to watch videos because most of public are engaged in Facebook. Yeah, we are starting, but you have to give us stars and thumbs up because a minimum subscriber base is required to get permission to go live on Facebook. So we can even go live on both the options. Dr. Mohsin, so everybody please share our Facebook page and encourage subscribe because we need minimum requirement to be eligible to go live in Facebook. Wish you many more happy returns of the day, ma'am. Arya ma'am, Radhika is wishing you, Rebecca. Thank you, Father. Please cannot download it. We will assist you. Okay, if you cannot download, I think you can download. You will have to see Android and iPhone. This on iOS has different links. So you'll have to check whether you are using the appropriate link. The iOS link may not work in Android. Android link will not work with iOS. As regards the EduSkills application, I'm answering your concern. If you find still some problems after checking it, let us know. Oh, Sabri Krishna has sent popcorns, cakes, and everything to Arya ma'am. I want to basic English session. Definitely keep message me, or in the comment box you can message. That's the best way to reach me. And also tomorrow during mentors hour you can message, or you can reach out to any of the admins. Definitely we will add you to that group. I will be the first one to give you stars. Yes, already I think it is by tomorrow we will make it active. The more stars you give, will become eligible. Okay. Encourage others as well, Dr. Mohsin, because you know the importance of that. Relevance of a FB page. Thank you, Father, for the wonderful session. May God bless you. Okay, thank you. You're most welcome. Yeah, Arya is thanking everybody for the wishes. Really appreciated all your help and video have you. Yes. Please share to others, reach out to others. Okay. I think your concerns are over. We'll stop here. Okay. God bless you. Live streaming. Thank you, everybody. Monday we will meet again. Come with great smiles.